following broadcast is brought to you by newLEGACYinc.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wrestling Games Grand Prix. Thank you so much for joining us. It is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and you know the weekend doesn't begin until the WGGP Championship is defended. This championship is on the line once again tonight, and it is decided by you, the YouTube comments, as to who our champion is going to face. But before we find out any more of that information, let me introduce you to my partner in crime, my main man. It's Mastodon. What up, man? How are you? How are you doing, man? You doing great?
You know, I'm good. I'm good. You know, it's been a week. You know, PAX was interesting, but
PAX was very interesting for both of us.
Jeff Jarrett kept following me and said he was going to kick my ass. That was weird.
Did he know you were going to be on here? Because he's a former WGGP champion.
He must have known, and he wants to try to kick my ass.
That's fair. I kind of also want to kick your ass, but that's okay.
You know, I want to kick my ass, so I get it.
Sure. So last week, Mastodon, Rikishi defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin to win the championship.
The Tribal Cheeks.
Tribal Cheeks, of course. Who? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Rikishi as our new champ?
Rikishi, I mean, you cannot have a better champion than Rikishi. I mean, I'm sure we had to get a belt extender to fit all of that bling around all of that ass. But
around his ass cheeks.
Around the ass cheeks. But no better ass is worthy of holding that title, the prestigious WGGP title, than the man who did it for The Rock and did it for himself last week, Rikishi.
Well, let's find out if anyone else has enough ass, brains, heart, or strength to put down our current champion. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the history of the Wrestling Games Grand Prix Championship.
Ooh, history.
And here he comes, the man that celebrated last week. Blood all over him, dancing so happily.
Look at how gorgeous that title looks around that ass.
Woo! Look, you are right about the extender, though. The ass cheeks are flapping here. Mastodon as our new champion makes his way to the ring. I honestly thought Stone Cold was going to hold that belt for a while, Mastodon, but Rikishi, in Austin's first defense, put him away. Or second defense, I forget what it was.
I thought it was a record-setting of amount of defenses, but either way,
it was getting there.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. No. He did not have what it takes to take on Rikishi. Obviously, the sheer weight of him and throwing all that weight around was able to claim the title with ease. Of course. And, you know, blood.
Easily doing that. But if you had to pick right now, who would you throw in there against Rikishi?
Anybody against Rikishi? I mean, it'd be cool to see any members of Too Cool. It'd be cool to see any of the members who were in that famous Armageddon Hell in a Cell. You know, somebody who knows how to jump off a cell. Who knows?
Let's take a look. Who's stepping up to the challenge?
Who's it going to be? It's Lita. It's got to be Lita, right? It says Lita.
That's Jeff Hardy.
It's Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy stepping up to the challenge. Wow. Jeff Hardy was a former competitor to the WGGP Championship, and that is why he is stepping up right now. A cool user in our YouTube comments said Duel was wrong in his introduction of Rikishi. This was actually his second time challenging for the WGGP, so it is only fair that the next time he faces another challenger from Crush Hour, Jeff Hardy in WWF Raw. So that is what we got here. Jeff Hardy versus Rikishi for the championship. Mastodon, who you got?
In this match, I'm still going to back Rikishi because it's hard not to back the man who can back it up.
I hope he backs it up plenty here, but Jeff Hardy playing for keeps here. He's had so many titles, Mastodon. Too many championship in his career.
Way too many to count. We could go over the championship graphic, but that itself would be its own video.
That would take an hour at least, and we don't got time for that. It's Friday. People got stuff.
Oh,
What the hell? Eddie Guerrero!
What the hell? This is rigged.
Eddie is that? Is he here to help Jeff?
Who's he gonna help?
He's helping Rikishi!
He's helping Rikishi!
Oh my God! Eddie Guerrero acknowledging the tribal cheeks here as Jeff takes Rikishi down off the top! What the hell, Mastodon? Is this your fault?
This was obviously my fault. I had a talk with our friend Macho, and we had to make a plan here to make sure that Eddie gets himself another shot at the championship potentially down the road.
So you truly acknowledge him as the tribal cheeks. This is full collusion.
This, once again, Rikishi, he's got his crown, he has got his belt, and now he's just got to lay out Jeff Hardy.
Did you see that headbutt? A Samoan headbutt to the top of Jeff Hardy's head.
Dragon screw leg whip there. Jeff Hardy doing a great job of making sure that the big man stays down.
Rikishi dropping the leg on the back of Jeff Hardy. These two are going at it
This
here.
is a fight. This isn't a match. This is a fight. I did see there looked like there was a table on the outside.
There's random weapons all over. I think during Rikishi's entrance, I saw a ladder. I saw cradle. 1, 2. He's deep in there.
Oh, that was he was real deep in there.
That was so close as Rikishi locks in that single leg Boston Crab here.
Most dangerous submission move in all of wrestling.
I agree. It's very underrated. I think, and a man like Rikishi, his size and strength.
Oh, DDT dropped him on his head.
Jeff Hardy looking at him side. I think this is a little more serious than I expected, Mastodon. You might be right. This might be a shoot. Oh, kick!
That looked like it was a little low. That looked like it was a little too far low.
Of course, WGGP is full referee's discretion, Mastodon. So they, however the referee calls it, that's how it is. So this could be no DQ for all I know.
It's so in the referee's discretion that I don't even see a damn referee.
No referee? Maybe Eddie Guerrero. Maybe Eddie was the late referee here.
Oh, Eddie's the referee. Oh, that makes sense.
Rikishi dropping repeated leg drops here. What do you think is in that box out there, by the way? Mystery box on the outside.
Don't ask Brad Pitt. We've all seen the movie 7. Just
7. Well, I've seen Goldust wrestle at 7. That's the most that I know.
Also true.
Jeff Hardy on the floor now. Rikishi coming out. Spinning wheel kick from
Was that
Jeff.
a wheel kick or did Rikishi just roll through Jeff?
It could have been both, actually. Jeff going back to the well. Repeated strikes. Rikishi is rocked. A headbutt to the midsection.
Rikishi with all kinds of offense here, but Jeff beautifully executed clothesline there.
And then right to the... Is that to the gut?
It was. I think it was to the gut
or the nut sack.
It was to the gut sack.
I thought that was a twist of fate there, but not just yet. Oh, what a huge strike from Jeff! He's really
that looked like a shoot elbow. That looked like a shoot elbow strike to me.
Did you see how Rikishi hyped up that super kick and now a single leg again?
The most dangerous submission move. Once again, Rikishi all of a sudden extending his game plan, becoming a submission expert, doing everything he can to elevate the prestige of this prestigious championship.
I've been hearing people refer to Rikishi as the Samoan submission machine as of late.
I thought that was somebody else. I don't know, maybe.
I don't think so.
You might be right.
Strength of Rikishi just throwing Jeff Hardy down like he's a piece of garbage. Jeff back up. Jeff!
Oh, you're talking about strength. He just body slammed him.
My God. Holy shit. Catching the super kick, the savant kick from Rikishi into a head-arm Tazplex. Jeff Hardy's on fire. Jeff going to the top.
Jeff may be winning this over me. Stiff punch. And Rikishi.
Holy shit. Jeff spills to the floor on the outside. Yeah, I mean, Jeff is really putting in work here, Mastodon.
He is
what the hell?
Work. Didn't expect this. I didn't expect this from Jeff. I'm not going to lie.
Both taking turns, bumping each other off this middle rope here.
You got to do it for the boys. You got to pop the boys.
Of course. Jeff sends Rikishi into the buckle. Drop kick sends Rikishi over the top.
The stairs on the way down.
Jesus. What a clothesline from Jeff Hardy. That could be it.
That's a rope break. Easy rope break. Our referee. Oh, God. That stupid lariat again. Ref Eddie, stop this. Ref Eddie. Okay.
What an almost. Rikishi
trying to
cover.
steal it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my God.
Rikishi.
With the roll.
Rikishi Rikishi wins by a pinfall reversal. Unbelievable. Rikishi retains the Wrestling Games Grand Prix Championship in an unbelievable fashion, Mastodon. Holy shit.
Incredible.
Unbelievable. Thank you all so much for joining us for another edition of the Wrestling Games Grand Prix. Make sure to leave a comment below as to who you think Rikishi should defend the championship against next week and the game that you think it should go down in. For Mastodon, I'm Johnny. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, everybody, to the Wrestling Games Grand Prix, the championship that is defended. And I fucked up my intro already because I got lost in my words, Mastodon. I'm fucked.
Well, it's a good way to start the WGGP. Professional content creator.